Okay, so recently it seems like AmaLee has been facing some haters, and this has been a pretty funny one to look at because, again, it seems like she kind of handled this in the best way possible with a recent tweet that she put out, and also a clip where she actually talked through it as well. Because, yeah, one thing that a lot of creators don't really talk about is the amount that, you know, people talk about them, especially in stuff like online games, including ones like Marvel Rivals. You know, whenever they use their username, for example, like using like leeandlie or AmaLee or whatever as their username in Marvel Rivals, or even if you think about other VTubers as well, popular ones like Dokibird and people like that, right? People are going to notice it, they're going to talk about them, and sometimes as well, they will talk about them but not with them in the conversation, which I think is very interesting because a lot of people, they tend to like not believe that they're in their game or whatever, so they think it might be someone like impersonating, and then they go on to either like talk bad about that person or whatever, and it tends to be quite an awkward interaction when they find out it is actually that person, right? And yeah, this is the clip that has come up. It's been shared on the X Shoujo, you know, subreddit. I thought it was quite funny, so I just kind of want to show it. So let's play it, and then we'll talk about it.
I can do it. I can be mean. Did you not see my tweet the other day? Must I show you my tweet? I played Marvel Rivals offline the other day, and we got into this lobby, and unprompted, we're in the character select part of Marvel Rivals, okay? We haven't even seen the other team yet, okay? This is what it pops up in match chat. Asterisk, I don't know what the hell they could have said there. Her music used to be good before she turned into a VTuber. And I locked in, man. I didn't say anything to my two friends that I was queued with. I just instantly chatted, yeah, but you got my name in your mouth like a good boy. Like you might hate my music, but you're talking about me. You know that gif of
That's
pirates,
crazy.
but you have heard of me?
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
Literally me. I was like, but you have heard of me. but you're talking about me unprompted by. We haven't said, I haven't played the game. Also, they're on the enemy team. So like, what are we complaining about? Why are we?
I'll be real, that's some good fuel, right? When if you're like playing a competitive game and the other enemies, like the enemies like shit talking you, bro, that's like the best thing ever. I like it happens so much whenever I play like Overwatch and stuff. You know, the other teams like, oh my god, this guy's so bad or whatever, and they just lock in and then just win the game. It's just the best feeling. So, I mean, this is probably a bonus for her because, of course, she can then go ahead and beat this guy. I don't know if she did. She might talk about it. But yeah, and obviously, it seems like this person doesn't realize that this is actually the real AmaLee and not some fan account, right? Because obviously they're saying her music used to be so good until she turned into a VTuber. Obviously not saying your music used to be so good. So it seems like they're talking about, you know, her as like she's not in the game or whatever. And they think that this is a fan account or something like that. That is, yeah, that they're trying to, I guess, annoy, right?
They're complaining already. The game hasn't even started. Anyways, TLDR, Lord Punisher, 2 final hits.
Damn.
That man, every single time he popped his ult, I went invisible. Went invisible. He killed nobody.
For me.
Did you roll them?
That guy has like other 8 alt accounts.
His name got revealed later, but I didn't want to give
That is so good, bro.
him any cred. Because like later on in the game, him and his little duo boyfriend, I don't even know, they were like, you're not even the real leeandlie. You're a parasocial chatter using her name. You're not even, and I was like, think what you think. And he was like, oh, I do. And I was like, you think? The friends that I were queued with, they were like, wow, he spelled parasocial right. I was like, I'm really proud of you for spelling that correctly. You're not even the real leeandlie, you know? It takes half a brain cell to like, I don't know, look at my streams. That was funny.
I'm approving you can cause psychic damage over text.
Oh, it was great.
Why do the funniest things happen when you're offline, monoclass?
Dude, I was so toxic too because we were rolling them so badly. Like,
Oh, no.
so incredibly, like, embarrassingly badly. Every time we rolled them, I was like, you still yapping over there, big boy? Like, I was being so toxic in chat.
That's
and our team was just
crazy.
vibing, and it was just me. And this poor Lord Punisher had to be like, oh, I really got you angry with that one.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
no, you're so amusing. I'm having the best time of my life. Angry? No, I'm. This is content.
Yeah, and as I said, it's one of the best feelings ever whenever you absolutely roll them afterwards, after they're, saying all of this kind of stuff in chat. And yeah, many people have been commenting about this. It's been a very popular clip that has come out about her dealing with the haters, right? People saying AmaLee has been in the industry long enough to know how to clap back. It said, AmaLee has been in the industry long enough to... Oh, but they literally just put it into a quote. Okay. Anyways, say I'm drunk and tickled pink by this amazing bot. That's crazy. It's a goddamn, her tracking is crazy smooth. That looks expensive. It's like watching a Lambo drive by. Said, yeah, Armor got a new model and updated tracking. It's crazy good. And said these moments are amazing. Me hearing Armor was being toxic to that guy. Which yeah, of course, even if you are the most popular VTuber out there, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're still going to be toxic to some dude that has been toxic to you. Like, of course, it just happens, right? And there's been so many instances this has happened, not just with AmaLee, but with many other VTubers as well in games, right? Where they're using their username or whatever. Some person is toxic and they're trying to like talk about them or whatever, without actually realizing like, oh wait, this is actually the real VTuber. Because obviously, AmaLee says later on saying like, oh, you're not even the real leeandlie and whatever like that. And so yeah, it seems that they genuinely didn't know, and yeah, they kind of just ruined it, right? And I think the funniest kind of, I guess moral of the story is don't make fun of people like this, because you're gonna get rolled, right? And it's good fuel. It's good fuel for winning the game. It's good fuel for actually trying in a game of Marvel Rivals, because of course you want to win against someone that is speaking bad about you. And again, I do find it kind of crazy as well, just going into the whole actual quote that I just kind of want to talk about. Her music used to be good before she turned into a VTuber. Again, I have zero clue what this is supposed to mean, because how does a VTuber affect your musical ability? Like, yeah, maybe, again, I don't know much about AmaLee's kind of music in terms of, the switch up from, VTuber to not VTuber. Although I do have, I have this right here, actually, right behind me. I got the AmaLee signed album. It's actually signed on the inside. I don't really want to open it. I don't want to ruin it. But anyways, yeah, no, I don't know like much about her music's like switch like later on, like if she switched up to doing more like VTubery anime music. I don't know if that's the case or not. But I think it is pretty crazy to be kind of like say like, oh yeah, she used to be good, but then she became a VTuber. Like that has any like effect on your musical skill, your like singing or like anything, right? Because of course it doesn't. It's just a VTuber. It just means that you're not showing your face and you're doing a VTuber model, which again I think is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I think it is one of the best ways, I guess, to kind of clap back at that. And just to kind of, I guess, yeah, I don't know, just kind of deal with the haters, because as I said, it's all too common with a lot of VTubers in the space that, end up getting shit talked and stuff, not only in games, but also in other places as well. Obviously, we see it on like Twitter and Reddit and other places like that too. That often happens. And usually that, ends up with them being ignored and, they don't really respond. But it is funny to see whenever a VTuber does respond with quite a funny comeback, and obviously then absolutely rolling them in a game of Marvel Rivals. So again, one collab that I want to see is leeandlie and Dokibird. I don't know if they've already done that before, but that would be very cool. If they could, team up in Marvel Rivals, that'd be very nice. But hey, we'll have to wait and see if that does happen, and maybe it already has happened. I don't know. I haven't done my research on that one. But yeah, obviously showing you exactly how to silence a hater in the best way possible. So yeah, that's about all I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off again. They got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. So yeah.